Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the monthly budget as a student in UK. So I am here at the Cranfield University and it's been 5 months for me in UK. So when I first came here in UK, the first 2 month expenses were a lot because I was a new here in UK and I didn't know much about where to buy the cheapest groceries and how much to buy. So a little bit, up and down will go in the first 2 months. So don't worry about that. It happens to all of the students who come here. After that, you will have a systematic budget for all the things. You will come to know, okay, I'll buy these much grocery for this month. I'll go for traveling. This is my expense. So all these things comes with experience. So don't worry when you come here and you're getting a lot of expenses in the first 2 months. It's okay. So I'm dividing this video into different parts, like from my rent, from my groceries, transportation, other expenses. So stay tuned. So starting with my rent, that is the most costliest expense in my whole month. That is the rent I am paying here is 560. It can depend on the location where you are staying. If you're staying in London, maybe your expense could be quite higher. So maybe you can say 560 to 600 pounds per month could be your rent, or even more depending on your lifestyle you choose or depending on the house you choose. So the first expense is 560 pounds. So the second most expense comes the groceries. For the grocery, it depends upon your lifestyle, and I'll just give you a familiar view of the products that I buy and how much do they cost, so you can have an idea about your expenses, what they are going to be. So I'm sharing you the Tesco groceries which I used to buy. So in this Tesco groceries, as you can see, the first thing comes the Tesco British apples, yeah, the fruits. And then if you want mushrooms, that are for 1.80 pounds. Then Tesco cauliflower, and if you are a chocolate lover, you want a Kit Kat, that's quite reasonable here, so you can buy that. I love to have the sweet corns because it's just a quick snack when you are hungry and you don't want to make things. Just go for the sweet corn. My mostly everyday breakfast, then the bread for 0.85. If you are a chicken lover, you can buy the chicken meat as well. It's for 3.60 for 400 grams. Then your white cabbage, 16 pence. Then the potatoes, 1.25 pounds. Your red onions and sunflower oil. So basically the oil is going to be a one-time investment for around 3 to 4 months depending upon your use. So I'm spending 6.25 pounds a month, but it is not going to be repeated. So take in mind that this expenses is not going to be repeated until 2 or 3 months depending upon your use. So then tofu, blueberries, bananas, sugar, then tomatoes and eggs, and obviously the flour. And also the flour is not going to be repeated. I think this is a 10 kg packet, and if you're individual, so it might go until 4 to 5 months. So yeah, these are the expenses, and you can see the total is coming out to be 42 pounds here. 42 pounds and 40 pounds are the roughly grocery budget you should keep in mind for a monthly use. It can go up and down a little bit, it's fine, because most of the things like veggies are going to be finished. These veggies are going to be finished in like a week or a two, so you might buy more of them. So yeah, it's like 40 to 50 pounds a month for groceries. So the third main expense comes your transportation. So I'm living in Cranfield village and I have to go to university for my classes. So there is a pass called for a monthly pass, and it's for 40 pounds, where you can go to university or Milton Keynes or Bedford any time of the day, and how much you want to go you can go. So it's unlimited pass. So for a month, if you are frequently going to Milton Keynes, for your part-time, this is the best pass you can get. Or else, if you're not doing part-time or you just want to go to your Cranfield for the classes, you can just buy a single pass every day. So it could be a little bit cheaper. So the roundabout could come up to £25 if you're just traveling between Cranfield Village and Cranfield University. So that could be a cheaper. But if you're doing a part time or you visit Milton Keynes and Bedford many times, because Milton Keynes is the city where you can find grocery stores or restaurants to eat or places to chill out. The theaters are there, so this pass could be very beneficial if you're a frequent traveler to Milton Keynes or Bedford. Other than that, you want to roam around in UK, so you want to visit London for suppose. So for the London, you can find cheapest ticket like around in 10.80 or £11 to and fro from Milton Keynes to London Euston and back. So that's the transportation there. And in London, if you want to visit other places, I think there's a cap of £7 per day. So if you are traveling around many places, via buses or via train, I think the cap is around £7. So the roughly expense could be a £7 there. So there is going to be a monthly expense more if you love traveling. So there could be a transportation fees more. So rounding off, if I do not take a monthly pass and I'm just taking a to and fro from Cranfield Village or to Cranfield University, and sometimes I visit Milton Keynes also, and I do visit London a month. So roughly expense could be 30 or £35 a month for the transportation. So the next expense comes like your lifestyle, like if you want to watch a movie, go to a theater or go clubbing. So these are the expenses going to add on your budget. And like if you are going to a theater, a movie can cost you around 12 to £14, depending on the location of the cinema hall. And if you're going to clubbing, it can cost around 15 £20, also depending upon the club. So I don't go to much clubs, and this expense depend again on you, how you are spending your lifestyle here. So I'll just put on to my budget as a 20 or £25 now for the going to movies or going out or going bowling, something like that. Then the next expense comes eating out. I think dining out could be a little bit expensive in UK because the dishes are really expensive. Even if you go for a Domino's pizza, the largest pizza comes around of £12. So yeah, like if you are ordering a dish, keep in mind it's going to be 12 to £15 minimum, and it could also expand because 12 to £15 is just the minimum. There are very fancy restaurants that could charge like £20 a dish. So it totally depends on you, how you are, like you like eating out, so it's going to add up to your budget. I don't eat out much when I'm traveling. That time only I eat out, so my roughly expense for the restaurants come around 20 to £30 a month, depending if I'm traveling or not, so it's not static. So the next expense comes your phone bill. Like you want to recharge your phone, that's going to be around £10 a month. I'm taking a Libara plan for £10, so it's worthy. So that's an expense. So yeah, these were the expenses in a monthly, and as I said, these are the rough figures. It depends upon the person itself, how you are living your lifestyle, so it completely depends upon you. This is my experience. And talking about the gas, electricity and Wi-Fi bill, it's included in my rent, so I don't have to worry about that. So £560 of my rent includes the electricity, Wi-Fi and gas. So if you are someone who is paying just the rent and not paying the gas and electricity bill and the Wi-Fi bill, you have to pay it separately. So keep in mind there's going to be added expense of that. The electricity and gas bill could be around £200 depending on how much you use the electricity and gas. And the water bill comes around £30. It's for 3 months, I guess. I'm not quite sure about it. So yeah, these were my monthly expense for a month in UK as a student. So if you like this video and if you found it informative, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And for more such contents, just write in comments what next videos you want to see, and I'll try to make it and more frequently now. So see you guys soon. Till then, bye bye.